What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live on top of this upcoming 10 gamer for NBA DFS. This is a 10 gamer that I definitely like. There's a lot of recent matchups that we already saw. Before we begin, hit the like button for me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, that helps me a ton, as y'all know, and definitely go to my Twitter to find a giveaway that I'm doing. Basically, just retweet it, hit the like button or hit the follow button, and then just tell me who your favorite player is in the NFL, plain and simple. So it's easy as that. I'm giving away the 2020 playoff Panini pack of cards. It's definitely surprised that I found that at Walmart, not going to lie. But I just wanted to do a giveaway just for everybody out there. And now let's begin this 10 gamer. So Indiana and Charlotte. So Sabonis, Brogdon, and Turner. This is the trio I only want a piece of. On the rest of this Pacers team, it's a no-go because of how they take away usage from everybody else. Sabonis was on a triple-double watch. Then he looks good in my opinion. I like Sabonis at 9,200. I'd rather drop down to Brogdon, though, who definitely filled in a good role when he was off the court. I like Brogdon a ton at 8,400. Miles Turner, this is a great matchup for him. He's in a smash spot. I'm definitely all over him. On the Charlotte side, I want to keep it plain and simple. Gordon Hayward's way too underpriced. 7,000, too cheap for Gordon Hayward. Rozier and Graham are just no-goes in my opinion. I'd rather get to Gordon Hayward for 400 more. PJ Washington's, I'm not paying that price. LaMelo Ball is too inconsistent. And the last but not least guy I want to talk about is Cody Zeller at 4,000. He's starting now. He looks good on the court starting. I like Gordon Hayward and I like Cody Zeller. Atlanta and Washington, this is a good game in my opinion. Brad Beal is doing everything he can on the court. Basically just win. I mean, look at this. 70, 45, 45, 64, 50. The price is good. Not going to lie. I like the price. Westy, he's just hard to get to, guys. I'd rather pay it for Brad Beal, to be honest with you. I'd rather do it. Bertans and Rui, I like Rui because of the three-point bonus. Bertans is just meh. In my opinion, I'm not really getting to Bertans. I'd rather get to Rui. With everybody healthy now, Robertson takes a leap back. I don't like Robertson. Lopez is a no-go. I'm not doing that. And really, guys, it's just Brad Beal or bust, and maybe some Rui. On the Hawks side, Trae Young's too cheap at 9,100 in the bounce-back spot. I like this spot for him a ton. Capella, that price. The price is scary to me. I can't do it. I'd rather get the John Collins or DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter is forming a good role on this team. I like his role. I like his minutes. I like his production. Give me DeAndre Hunter. John Collins is still seeing minutes, and I like his. Basically, look at his stats. 45, 41, 37. I like him a ton. And really, with Rondo questionable, there's not really much I want to get to on this team. Milwaukee and New Orleans. Giannis, Middleton, Drew. If I had to rank it, it would be Middleton, Giannis, then Drew. Giannis, yes, I know I said him second, but the price is just a little high. But he definitely can go out there and smash this team. I like it a ton. Middleton, he's definitely the focal point of the offense next to Giannis. He's definitely putting out great numbers. I like his price at 8,400. Drew Holiday, the usage rate is just not all the way there for him. I don't like it. Brook Lopez and DiVincenzo. Lopez, it's just about the minutes. I mean, 32, then 26, then 33. It's just meh. Bobby Portis, 16 minutes, though. It's just, do you trust him as a value? I personally do not. And really, guys, it's just Giannis and Middleton for me on this team. There's not much else I want to get to. On the New Orleans side, Brandon Ingram and Zion. Give me Zion than over Brandon Ingram. It's just the peripherals for both these guys are just hard to trust. I like Zion, though. Bledsoe in a revenge spot. If you want to get to him, go for it. But I'd much rather get to NAW because I don't think Lonzo plays in this matchup. I personally do not think so. Steven Adams, 5,600. He's consistent. It's just going to be a bad matchup for him against Brolo. Josh Hart and NAW. Give me NAW all day in this matchup with no Lonzo Ball possibly. He'll see great minutes. I like his value. Josh Hart's another value at 4,400. He's seeing consistent minutes, and he's getting you there with the value. On the Cleveland and New York. So this is overall just a meh game. In my opinion, there's not much I want in this game. Julius Randle, too overpriced. I can get the other guys. Andre Drummond should be able to smash this team, though. I definitely like him a ton. It's just something about going against this team for Andre Drummond that he just goes out there and wins it. Colin Sexton, Darius Garland. Sexton's way too underpriced in my opinion. I like that price tag. And Darius Garland's price tag is way too cheap also for him starting. He looks good, but in the bounce back spot. On the Knicks side, like I said, no Julius Randle Bear is an okay mid-range option if you want to get to him. L. Peyton and Quigley. I think Quigley's going to be a good player coming up in this sport. It's just going to take time. But $4,800 though is not a bad price for him. So Sacramento and Toronto, this is the matchup I want to talk about. This is the matchup I'm all over. These Raptors are way too underpriced. $7,100, $7,300, $7,500 for the trio on the Raptors. That price tags for this team going against the awful defense of the Kings. I'm in a smash spot with all three of these guys. Norm Powell, his price is a little high in my opinion. I'd rather get to Boucher. Boucher, I know he played 13 minutes. I know the minutes are scary. I know I've said this many times that it's just risky. But he's in a smash spot that is too good to be true, guys. If and only if OG's out, then maybe I'll get to some Terrence Davis, but we need to watch that starting line to see what happens with Norm Powell. On the Kings, De'Aaron Fox, he's just an okay play. I'd rather get to Buddy Hield at $6,500. We know what we can get out of him. He had a great game last game. Marvin Bagley is another guy I want to talk about. The minutes are inconsistent in my opinion, but if you think he does get minutes, then I don't mind him in this spot. And really, guys, I'm not getting to Harrison Barnes. Holmes is always in foul trouble. Give me that trio of the Raptors at a great price point. Philly and Minnesota, Joel Embiid's way too cheap. Plain and simple. Way too cheap. I know the back injury is scary. If he does play, I love him in this spot. It's going to be Joel Embiid or bust if he's in play. If he's officially out, and I repeat, if Joel Embiid's officially out, Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris are in a great spot. And go ahead and throw in Dwight Howard / Tony Bradley, depending on who starts. So, just we need to watch the status of Joel Embiid. On the Minnesota side, it's if D'Lo basically plays or not plays. If D'Lo does play, then it's D'Lo or bust. If D'Lo is out, then give me Beasley. Reed is going to get in foul trouble if there's Joel Embiid. I'm not getting to Naz Reid. It would be Edwards and Beasley basically stepping up for this team. Brooklyn and OKC, the defenseless Nets team who just can't play like a defense to save their life. Plain and simple, it's going to be Kyrie. $8,700 is a great price. He's the only guy I'm willing to get to on this Nets team every single slate when they're on the court. I can't get to James Harden at that price tag. Kevin Durant's price tag is too high. It's Kyrie or bust. And literally, none of this Nets team is in play because of the big threes playing. OKC side, Horford's in play. I don't mind him, but it is against DeAndre Jordan, who just doesn't play defense. Like I said, I'm all in on him. SGA is a good price point if you want to run it back. Baisley and Dort, it's just a toss-up in my opinion. Give me Dort, though. And Roby's not in play with Al Horford back. Clippers and Orlando. We know how this Clippers team goes. Paul George is more than likely going to be out. No Kawhi Leonard and no Pat Bev. Basically, plain and simple, they price tag these guys up again. It's Reggie Jackson, maybe, but I'd rather get the other guys. Kennard's very scoring dependent. Batum had a great game. I don't mind going back to the well with Batum. Terrence Mann or Lou Will. It's a toss-up between minutes. Zubac on the second unit. It's okay. He's getting you there. Just be careful with this Clippers team. There's not much I want. On the Magic side, Vooch is at under 9K. I love Vooch in this price tag. Aaron Gordon, I know he had a bust game. I know he did. I understand that. He had an awful game. But that price tag's good. I like that price tag. Evan Fournier, $6,400 is not bad either. I like that price tag a lot for him. Cole Anthony is just inconsistent in my opinion. It's going to be tough getting to him. So, let's go to Denver and the Spurs. The Spurs are definitely underpriced, similar to the Raptors. I love the price tag of the Spurs team. DeJounte Murray, $6,100. $6,100 for DeJounte Murray. Give me him all day long. DeMar DeRozan, $6,800. That price tags are too good to be true on this Spurs team. I love it. I'm all over the Spurs team. Keldon Johnson, $5,700. Murray, $6,100. DeMar DeRozan, $6,800. Lock and load those guys, man. I like those guys a ton. Lonnie Walker, $4,100. He's getting minutes. $4,100. Great price. On the Denver side, Jokic is, man, in my opinion. Jamal Murray is way too inconsistent. Michael Porter Jr. coming off the bench is a no-go, in my opinion. Really, guys, it's the Spurs team I love. I love the Spurs team. Dallas and Utah. Luka Doncic is a great price. He had one bad game, and look at his price tag. It dropped down under $11K. I like his price tag a ton. Zingas, this is just a tough spot to me to get to Zingas. I'm not really on him. Tim Hardaway Jr. Can't do it. James Johnson, though, is 4,500. I don't mind him. He's getting the minutes. It's really Luka, James Johnson, and that's about it. On the Jazz side, though, if Mitchell's out, if Donovan Mitchell's out, Rudy Gobert, lock and load him. 68 points, 29 points, 20 rebounds. He was amazing in this matchup. I love him a ton at 7,500. Jordan Clarkson, I don't mind at 6,400. He's basically stepped up for Mitchell. Conley's okay. Ingles is a great play at 4,700, and that wraps it up for this slate, fellas. So hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me a ton, as y'all know, and have a great and safe rest of your day. Have a good one, everybody.